Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today with the Battlefront 2 news update. We recently discussed on the podcast the future of Battlefront 2 DLC and content in general. Will we see as much as we saw in this December during the Last Jedi season, where we saw 2 new heroes, a brand new map, and 3 brand new campaign missions? Well, it looks like we have a little bit of an idea thanks to some data mining as well as a season update calendar, which I will have linked in the description down below. Now, I really like this season update calendar on EA's website as it shows all various challenges that players can tackle on specific days for unique rewards. So it actually compels the player to come back and return to Battlefront 2 playing, for example, Starfighter Assault on a specific map, or if you get a hero ship, you'll get 500 credits. And as we all know, the rewards in Battlefront 2 initially were pretty slow. They've really improved that aspect of the game, and I do respect DICE for doing so, and especially with these additional challenges getting you to log in on different days. I'll admit it has worked for me too, to get me in for an hour or two and then I'll hop on to something else, but still, that's what DICE exactly wants, and I have no problem indulging in that because they are providing the rewards up front. Regardless, at the end of this page, it says, in quotes, "Be sure to check in January 2018 as the season continues with more challenges and events." This does not confirm DLC, it's more so saying that the updates and challenges that we're seeing here in December are going to be continuing into next month, but I'd be surprised if we didn't hear about what's coming in Season 2 in about, I'd say, mid to late January. The reason for that is because there's been a lot of data mining being done by the Battlefront community, specifically Uninspired Zebra, who is the same user who unearthed the character customization menu that we saw where we could change how our clones look, how our rebels look, and I'd imagine that's a feature that's coming soon, but amongst that has been new content discovered through data mining. One of them is a brand new game mode, which is essentially a Jump Trooper cargo mode. The gameplay you're watching in the background I will also have linked in the description down below, but what's happening here is when you pick up the cargo, you can't jump around, but aside from that, there are only Jump Troopers that you can select, so everyone's going to be flying around the map. I think it'll actually be a fun time. As much as I've enjoyed the amount of content that is in Battlefront 2, I do have to say it's a little light on modes where I find myself mainly hopping into Galactic Assault, and that's really it. So another smaller team game mode, I think that's exactly what Battlefront 2 needs to spread the wealth, I'd say. There's also been more data mining to find a character model. That specific character model is General Grievous. My friends and I had personally speculated that one awesome piece of content would absolutely be Obi-Wan versus General Grievous on Utapau. Another idea I had was maybe a Anakin Skywalker versus Mace Windu on Coruscant or something along those lines. As you can tell, I really like Revenge of the Sith, but I imagine since we're going to be hearing about more challenges and events happening in January, plus with the data mining of a customization menu, Jump Trooper cargo mode, and a model for a hero, I think it's safe to say that we're going to be getting DLC a lot sooner than we might imagine. Battlefront 1 had large gaps in its DLC, and I think that was to its detriment, despite it helping keep a little bit of the community alive. Things have changed with the ways games have progressed, where we expect content a little bit quicker now, partially due to just how society works, sadly, but regardless, it does work in the gaming atmosphere where we get more in a quicker span of time. Fingers crossed we see General Grievous in January, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on this DLC, all the data mining, and what I've put together here in this video in the comments down below. So fire away, everybody. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that as it fuels all the content we create here. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.